storytelling earlier, and I think that stories have the ability to engage, inspire, and humanize your brand. And I think it is that kind of emotional bond with your audience that really helps establish yourself and, engage with the audience. So, I'm also very aware that storytelling is quite a generic term, right? It's kind of like, how do I tell stories through my brand? I think it's just it's finding what's your point of view. Are you a geek about a certain thing, and are you just willing to kind of talk very openly about your passions and what you can offer? And I think in this day and age, transparency and honesty goes a long way. It's kind of, if you just come across as a generic brand, people are not going to have that emotional bond with you. They're not going to want to return and consume your content as much. If there's something that interests them or kind of moves them, even, they we're humans. We're going to want to experience that more and more and kind of form that connection. So I think there's a lot of new brands and new startups that just think, oh, I'll get a logo. I've got a URL. We're going to take over the world. And that's not the way it is. You kind of really need to care and foster that brand. And, you also need to evolve as your business grows, and adapt to the change in the markets. Listen to your customers and stay true to your core values. But it's all about that long-term success and that long-term brand building. So it's essentially, establish those brand fundamentals, a really confident identity, understand what you want to say to your target audience, do that consistently, and then continue to build that in the long term.
Right. You know,